September 3, 2004, a red letter day, the day IBM Philippines General Manager Jajo Quintos launched Blue Jeans for former IBMers. Its main purpose was to encourage volunteerism. In 2006, through its tie-up with Gawad Kaling Paradise Heights, a cluster of residential buildings built on a former trash dump known as Smoky Mountain, became the focus of that volunteerism. Its main beneficiaries were the residents of Building 17. Because communication was vital to the group effort, an e-group was established among Blue Jeans members. At the outset, a number of small projects took off, such as monthly birthday parties for the children and visits to Museo Pambata, Mine Museum, and Ocean Park. In the end, however, it was thought best to direct all efforts to 4 major projects. For those mothers with sewing skills, there is the Rags to Riches Livelihood Project, whereby from scraps of unused cloth, fashionable items such as bags are created and sold. Next is the Savings and Grades Incentive Program, whereby the mothers in the Livelihood Project, through the Savings Incentive, and the scholars, through the Grades Incentive, earn extra income. The scheme was devised by the late Bert Peronilla. His family has pledged to continue funding the Grades Incentive Program. Suzette Bagay-Bagayan Rutherford has generously funded the Savings Incentive Program in the last 3 years. The Happy Feet and Back to School project initially provided school shoes and a bag of school supplies to 30 grade school students. Later, the scholars were made part of the program and were given school and PE shoes. Lastly, there is the Scholarship Program, which began in 2011 and is the centerpiece of the Blue Jeans volunteer effort. For the school year 2019 to 2020, we have 20 high school scholars and 4 college scholars. The program provides a monthly allowance to each high school scholar. It pays for tuition and fees for college scholars, plus a monthly allowance for transportation and miscellaneous needs. Some post-high school graduates are sent to Berlitz to improve their English, courtesy of Wilson Go. The Scholarship Committee also organizes yearly boot camps where scholars discuss non-academic topics with facilitators. Subjects include goal setting, relationships, social media, study habits, values, and so forth. To sustain the above programs, it was necessary to seek donors and organize fundraisers. Fortunately, there have been many generous benefactors and supporters who have attended fundraisers such as a merienda, a musical concert, a dance party, and Blue Jeans reunions. In 2014, the biggest reunion was organized by Jess De La Fuente. Funds left over from this reunion went into the scholarship fund. The program has produced some success stories. Rechelan Yagyagan is the first post-high school scholar to work abroad. She is an electronics operator for an electronics company in Taiwan. Her sister Razel is a buyer at Pure Gold. Gerson Martin is now an 8th grade public school teacher after working for an alternative learning system NGO. Robert Pacaldo, after stints as a company employee, decided to become an entrepreneur and runs the motor shop he owns. Our only industrial welder, Charmaine Flores, works at DM Consunji Incorporated, and is the main income earner in her family. New graduate Robilyn Enoch is a bank teller at BPI. The Blue Jeans Working Committee take this opportunity to thank all those who have unfailingly, generously, and patiently supported their programs, thus giving our beneficiaries a more promising future and a chance to realize their dreams. May God bless you and reward you 1,000-fold.